Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dina Wahyuni. I'm from Faculty of Cultural Studies, University of Sumatera Utara. Here I would like to explain about my topic for the first international virtual seminar on endangered language and linguistics. My topic is the speech act of request in Rejang language. I would like to start from the background of the study. Background of the study of this research is Rejang tribe is one of the oldest tribes in Sumatra Island apart from the Malayu. The Rejang tribe spreads to the areas of Lebong, Kepahyang, Curup, and the banks of the Ulu Musi River on the border with Sumatra. Rejang language has some dialects such as Rejang Kepahyang, Rejang Curup, and Rejang Lebong dialects. The Rejang tribe is one of the 18 largest ethnic circles in Indonesia, and mostly they live in Bengkulu province. The most well-known dialects of Rejang tribe are Rejang Kepahyang, Rejang Curup, and Rejang Lebong. Even the difference of its dialect are quite different, hence all of the native speaker of Rejang language could understand every word during the conversation. Because the difference of the dialects in Rejang language same like of Australian, American, and United Kingdom dialects in English. Philosophically, the difference dialect of Rejang language happens because of the distance, social, and psychology factor from its language. In Bengkulu city, only some of them still using Rejang Lebong. They start to use Melayu language in daily conversation. So that's the reason why the researcher interesting to do the research because mostly people from Rejang tribes, if they move to Bengkulu, they start to use Malayu language. And to avoid from the extinction, the researcher would like to make socialization about Rejang language to the Rejang native speaker. Okay, next. Speech act is an action performed by the speaker with using an utterance to communicate. Speech act theory was proposed by an Oxford philosopher J.L. Austin, How to Do Things with Words, 1962, and further developed by American philosopher J.R. Searle. They believe that language is not only used to inform or to describe things, it is often used to do things, to perform acts. The speech act theory itself, as introduced, considers three levels or components of such utterances. The first, locutionary acts, is the basic act of utterance or producing a meaningful expression. Second, illocutionary acts. Illocutionary act would include stating, promising, apologizing, threatening, predicting, ordering, and requesting. The second perlocutionary act would include such as effects as persuading, embarrassing, intimidating, boring, irritating, or inspiring the hearer. Direct speech. According to another, direct speech act is the utterances spoken by the speaker directly in accordance with the intent of speaker. Based on the function, the sentence is divided to declarative, sentence or statement, question conveyed by interrogative sentence, instruction, requesting, etc. Conveyed by instruction sentence. Indirect speech clearly state that an indirect speech act is one that is performed by means of another. Clearly quoted in Thomas 1995, page 93. That means that there is an indirect relationship between the form and the function of the utterance. Background study in speech act of request is also divided to types by the utterances. The first is literal speech act. It means the same as the words contained in speech. The meaning of the words that make up speech is the same as the lexical meaning, not the opposite of the meaning actually. And the second, not literal speech. means the same as words contained in speech. The meaning of the words that make up speech is not the same or contrary to its true meaning. The method of the research is research using qualitative descriptive by Sudaryanto after the data which taken has been representative but not really and real way. Moreover, the researcher analyzed the data based on the theory. The researcher do interview with 5 native speakers who live in Bengkulu. Theory of this research as in according to Wijana 1996 page 36 could be stated as speech act divided to two types, direct speech and indirect speech, and each of them also divided to types. Direct speech also divided to types to literal and non-literal, and indirect speech also divided to literal and non-literal. Literal means is speech act is a speech act where the meaning is the same with the words which spoken by the native speaker. Non-literal speech act means where the meaning is different with the words which spoken by the native speaker. The result of the study, direct speech in Rejang language, maroba ite pet inokna kantaruyo, in bahasa, ayo kita jemput ibu di kantor. And in English, the sentences mean, let's pick up mom in the office now. And the second, tulong ke makku ke nak das ni jauh. In bahasa, tolong ambilkan buku di atas meja itu. And in English, please take the book on the table. And in direct speech, bene antik nesek mi ngelak ne. Kenapa belum memasak nasi dan lauknya? And in English, the sentence means why you have not cooked the rice yet. And conversation in A, panas na bila yogi, panas ya hari ini. And in English means it's hot today. And speaker B say, Uku hidup kipas out. Aku hidupkan kipas ya. And in English means the sentences to request for turn on the fan. So in conversation, as written, like the speaker A indirect to request the speaker B to turn on the fan because the day is hot, but without direct request for the speaker B. And literal, buangkan sampah itu dulu. Buang sampah okilea. The sentences mean the request for put out the trash. The result of the study. Non-literal, makan aja terus biar makin kurus badanmu. Ngemuk baik terus mako tambah kurus awakmu. The sentence means the request to pay attention with the weight of the body and not eat too much. Conclusion, there are some sentences which classify to direct speech act, indirect speech act, literal and non-literal speech act in the Rejang language that found by the researcher. Okay, that's all from the topic of the speech act of bequest of Rejang Lebong by Dina Wahyuni, and thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.